It seemed Chinese leader Xi Jinping has been bothered by Hu in recent years. What is Hu? Hu, H-U, is a Chinese last name. Hu Jintao, Hu Chunhua, Hu Xinyu. Hu Jintao is a former Secretary General of the party, number one leader. On the 20th CCP Congress held last year, October, people witnessed Hu Jintao was forced to leave by Xi Jinping's order. Then Hu Chunhua is a vice premier, is a member of the Politburo, but he was kicked out from the bureau after 20th CCP Congress. Xi Jinping kicked him out just because he belongs to Hu Jintao's faction called Communist Youth Legal faction. So all the faction people kicked out by Xi Jinping, including Premier Li Keqiang and another standing member Wang Yang, and then Hu Chunhua. Now another Hu comes, Hu Xinyu. Who is Hu Xinyu? He is a teenager, a student, high school student in Jiangxi province, Sangdao City, Yanshan County. The school called Ziyuan Middle School. It's a private boarding school. Hu Xinyu was a student, but he vanished at October 14, just around the CCP 20th Congress. He vanished. He disappeared under the camera. Then this drew a lot of attention on internet, social media, and Chinese people. After 106 days search, more than 3 months, finally he was found, not far from the school. Woods said his body was hung on there. After 3 days, February 2nd, 2023, the authorities and the police made a conclusion, said Hu Xinyu committed suicide. That means he took his own life. He hung on himself. But this is made announcement by the authority on a press conference, but left a lot of suspicions and questions. First of all, police said there is a recorder, there is a digital recorder of Hu Xinyu. In the recorder, there is a voice, 2 sections of his voice said he wanted to commit suicide. He feared bad grades or bad relationship with others, so he wanted to commit suicide. However, these 2 sections, so-called recording, did not played in the press conference. No one heard. Just the police and the authorities said by themselves. And also another suspicion is the authorities said Hu hung on himself by a shoelace. However, 3 months ago, when the government newspaper report Hu Xinyu is missing, vanishing, said he wear sandals and missing. If he wear sandals, where is the shoelace? Shoelace, that means he wear sneaker to go out. Finally, police implied he wear sneaker and has shoelace, and he used his shoelace to hang himself. But another question is here: is shoelace strong enough to hold a more than 60 pounds body? And many people in the Chinese society tried. On the internet, there are 3 young men tried to use a shoelace to see if anyone can hang on them up, but each of them fall down. The shoelace broken. They just joke. Only if the shoelace of Hu Xinyu is special, if not, cannot hang on his body. He is 173 centimeters and more than Chinese say 100 jin. That means about 60 pounds. That's impossible. And also the government made the announcement said when the little Hu hung on the tree, from the tree to the earth, to the ground, is 4.5 meters. And his feet to the ground is 1.47 meters. Then plus his height, his tall is 1.73. Then the left length is the shoelace. The shoelace should be 1.5 meters, 150 centimeters. Impossible. Where to get so long shoelace? So this is a big suspicion. Many other suspicions, including on this press conference, even though the authorities and the officials and the police said Hu Xinyu's parents or family members admitted or convinced it's his body or something. However, no one attended from Hu's family. Neither his mother, nor his father, nor his uncle. No one attended. So only the police and the authorities say it. Another funny thing on this so-called press conference was the government media, CCTV, made a direct show, and also live show, and also so-called journalists from the official. They pretend to ask some questions. When they ask questions, the microphone immediately moved to them. Even their voice didn't finish, their sentence didn't finish. Someone already gave them speakerphone so quickly. Everything is arranged, question and answer. And if there is a question, the answer is ready, and the official just read the paper. So make people feel everything is fake. So even though the authority give a conclusion and hold a press conference, but people still keep their suspicion. Whereas how Hu Xinyu died? How did he die? Most people still have suspicion. His organs was taken away, transplanted. So this is a very wide suspicion. The government has any excuse or explanation, but no evidence to show their conclusion. So can only deepen public suspicion. And also on this press conference, the government looked like a press conference to tell people this case, to conclude this case. However, at the same time, it made the announcement, says there are many rumors on internet, or some people violated the law, then should have a punishment. They announced a number of list of people who made rumors, and even said the Weibo, Zelle Weibo, it seems that it was similar. It is similar as the Americans' Facebook, and said prohibited 138 accounts and punished them from 7 days prohibition to permanent prohibition, because they talked about rumors about this case. That makes people think in China something happened. Never go to ask the responsibility of the government, official or police, but the government, the authority, they always ask responsibility from the people, from the society. It's totally opposite with a democracy country. So that is China. That is China. That is the current China. That's a dictatorship China. So Hu Xinyu's case, there is no conclusion. There are only questions keeping people's mind. I think Xi Jinping will keep bothered by who. Anyone has the last name of Hu seems bothered him. Even on this press conference, the funny thing is, the main speaker of the government, his last name is Hu again. His name is Hu Man Song, another Hu. So What he said, what he told people's lie, make another who's legitimacy. But this who is different with the other who, but I think he is bothering Xi Jinping. Thank you for your watching. I see you next time.